Good morning, y'all. This is Miss Marshall. Today we're going to start lesson 3 notes on standard form to scientific notation. Okay, so first of all, let's talk about scientific notation. Scientific notation is something that we like to use to help us represent either a really large number or a really small number. Okay, so there's a specific format that we have to use for scientific notation. First, you're going to have a number, and then you're going to put times 10, and then you have to put an exponent, okay? So it's going to be to a power. Okay, so the number that you put up front, it has to be between 1 and 10. Okay, and then the exponent is based on how many places you had to move the decimal and what direction. Okay, so if you have a positive exponent, that means you have a really large number, a number that's larger than 1. If you have a negative exponent, that represents a really small number. Okay, so a number between 0 and 1. Okay, so when we go from standard notation to scientific notation, there are 4 steps. Okay, so step 1, you have to decide if the exponent is going to be positive or negative. Okay, so for example, if you have a very large number, let's say 321,562,101. Okay, that's a really large number. Okay, so if you have a number that's large like that, your exponent is going to be positive. Okay, but if you have a really small number, so like a number between 0 and 1, say you had this number, your exponent is going to be negative because that number is a very small decimal. Okay, so step 1, you have to look at your number and decide if your exponent is going to be positive or negative. Step 2, you're going to draw a line where the decimal point currently is. Okay, and if it's a whole number, you're going to draw it at the end after the last number. Step 3, on step 3, you're going to draw a line after the first non-zero decimal digit from the left. Okay, so this is where you're going to move your decimal point to. Okay, it's also going to help you write your first number. And then step 4, you're going to count the number of digits between the lines, and this is going to give you your exponent. Okay, so let's take a look at the next page and we'll do some examples together.